Hey everyone, just wanted to talk to you today about winterizing your sprinkler system. So I want to start if you have a culinary sprinkler system that you're using drinking water. To winterize, the first thing I want you to do is go to your timer and turn the timer to the off position. Once the timer is turned off, I want you to go out in your yard and find your stop and waste cap. Okay? This is the cap on the top of this actually has a locking feature in it, so you can twist it and it will click once and then it comes off. Once you find this cap in your yard, some are yellow, some are orange. Once you find that, you will have been given a stop and waste key. The one you've been given is probably much longer than this one, so you'll put it down the tube for the stop and waste, and then what you're going to have is down in the bottom you're going to have this device called stop and waste valve. And so the key, when you put it down, it'll probably go down about 5 foot deep. You'll get on the top of that stop and waste valve and you'll turn it to the right. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Make sure that it's snug. Don't crank on it, but make sure that that's snug and tight, because the way the stop and waste is designed to work is when you shut it off right here, water is going to start draining from this valve in the stop and waste. And if you don't have that valve snug tight, then water is just going to continually leak from it. And so once you get that shut off, you will come over to your backflow preventer, okay? To winterize it, you don't need to worry about turning these knobs and these handles on and off. This is a way that you can actually shut off your sprinklers if there's a broken line or you just need to shut it off to repair something. But leave these on. What you're going to do is take a pipe wrench. You're going to need 2 pipe wrenches to do this. You're going to come and put a pipe wrench right here on this standing pipe right here. And then this union is you're going to take your other pipe wrench, and what you're going to do is you're going to start to loosen this union right here. Okay, you'll get this union loosened all the way. Then you'll come over to this other union and do the same thing. You will loosen it. So the way I'm twisting this is I am actually twisting this counterclockwise. I will twist that. Now once they're loose, it will come all the way off. I want you to take this in your house and put it under your pillow and go to sleep with it, or under your bed. Put it somewhere rather than the garage, okay? You need to put it somewhere that it's going to be heated for the winter, because if this breaks, they're about $250 just to buy the part. So put it in the house where it's heated. When it comes time, so one thing real quick, one thing you'll want to do with these pipes that are sticking up, you'll need to take a bag and take a plastic bag and put it over it, and then put duct tape or a string or something that the bag's not going to blow off, because what happens is kids see these and they go, oh cool, there's a hole, let's fill it with rocks and dirt and my gummy worms from last night. Like whatever they can shove in there, they will. So just put something so that kids aren't shoving rocks and debris down there. Now you're winterized. There's automatic drains throughout your whole sprinkler system that everything will drain automatically. When it comes time to turning your system on for the spring, then what you're going to do is you're going to come and put this backflow preventer back on and repeat the steps backwards. So on this backflow, there is actually a flow indicator. So if you look up here on the top of the black right here, there's an arrow. It's showing which way the water is going through this device. And then right here as well, on the metal, you'll see another arrow indicating which way the water is flowing through the backflow preventer. So just make sure that you put it on the right way. If you put it on backwards, then it's not going to work. Okay, you won't get any water. So make sure that you put it on the right way. If you can't remember which one the water's coming out, take off the bags, go take your key and put it in your stop and waste, turn on the water and go, oh, the water's coming out of this pipe, so I need to make sure the arrows are going this way for the flow to go back through. So I'll look at the backflow preventer and say, yep, the flow needs to go this way. So then you can come back and put this back on, and then you will tighten all of these back on the unions And you will tighten the unions back up. And the same thing that you're going to do, you're going to use the pipe wrench to get these on. Once those are tightened, then what you need to do is you can go in and turn back on your stop and waste. Make sure it's on snug, same thing. And then you can go to your timer. Before you leave your sprinklers on overnight, go through each station. Make sure everything's adjusted. Make sure there's no broken pipes or there's no leaks and everything. Not a good idea to leave it on overnight and flood your basement or anything before you go and check it. So make sure you go and check everything before you leave it on overnight.